I like to paint every day. There are some days where I just paint because I feel like I need to paint. It's like exercise. There are some days where I'm more inspired than other days, but I like to paint because I like the act of painting. I like the act of applying paint to paper. It's a dance. Things are constantly in a state of drying. You are constantly painting against time. Things used to be much more precise. I used to be much more careful. I've come to allow a messiness that I never did. I just like things to feel a little bit less finished, refined, stiff. I've always enjoyed the unpredictable, and I've always kind of resisted things when they became predictable. When I first decided that I wanted to be a serious watercolorist, it was certainly long before I knew that about myself. I just loved the way it looked. I just loved the sort of visceral quality of it. There's a lot of moving around because you can't really work on the same painting endlessly. You have to wait for it to dry and be ready for the next stage. I spent a lot of time shaking it out. I spent a lot of time kind of letting go of the tension that builds up in my hands. There are times when you just nail the value. The lightness is just exactly captured. It's always about getting some kind of element, some kind of an idea. I mean, out here, there's so many paintings, and it takes a while to edit down and figure out exactly where the right painting is. You know, one of the things about painting in the studio is you get to paint under controlled conditions. And watercolor, you know, really needs controlled conditions to be able to use it to its fullest. That said, there are times when you get something which is better than I would have gotten in the studio. So, you know, there are no rules. I have an upcoming show at the Denver Art Museum. When they offered it to me, there was no particular agenda. The idea that I could do anything that I wanted was really exciting. I've been working with Thomas Smith over the Denver Art Museum. Thomas is really extraordinary. He's a young man with an old man's eye. Well, there's no shortage of things to choose from. We've pulled out a bunch of things that I feel really proud of.
I think one of the challenges, Willie, is with this question of what you want to make it. You know, people know you for the cowboy paintings, and that's an important part of your body of work. There's a statement that you're trying to make about your place within Western American painting today, what that is and what it is to you. The West looks different than the day of Charles Russell or Maynard Dixon.
Right.
You know, it doesn't look like that anymore.
Right.
And you're painting what the West looks like today.